Welcome back to episode 30 of Chatting in the Country.
Throwback, we're in the car.
I know, it's a throwback. There's a reason we don't ever do it in Jake's car, because look at the back.
What about it?
You just see stuff.
Actually, you can't say anything. But yeah, we're back.
We did forget to film an intro to this.
There was a very awkward interaction like to start the vid, which has been cut.
Yeah, but we have got our first guest on the podcast today.
And it is none
Come on,
other
please.
than the Kruse Brothers.
I would say we could do like some confetti and stuff, but honestly, this is meant to be uploaded in an hour and 10 minutes, so there'll be no editing.
So, everybody, this is Chatting in the Country feat the Kruse Brothers. Hope you enjoy. And if you want Tash to upload the bit where we were just absolutely waffling, didn't know if the mics were on, cameras on, I don't know, is it? Oh, nice to meet you. What's your name? Oh, my name's Jake. This is Natasha. If you want that, we need 100 likes.
Well, I don't think we're going to get that, so I don't think you'll be seeing it.
Yeah, right, deal.
But enjoy.
100 likes. Bye.
Obviously, you've just released your first album.
Yeah.
Did say last night you had an album release party.
Yes.
How was that?
It was awesome, man. So we're here in Phoenix, Arizona. Grew up here, and this is kind of our hometown. So there's a bar in downtown Phoenix called the Little Woody. That's a pretty cool spot, and it's actually where we shot the album cover, and we did a lot of video and photo stuff there, and so we had the album release party there at the Little Woody, and just had a
That sounds sick.
I just love that Little Woody.
Yeah.
That's what she said. Like.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, right? So obviously, I love the Spotify. You know, like when you're on Spotify and it's got like the mini video.
Yeah.
I love that, right? And your guys, I think yours looks sick.
Nice. Thank you.
But why has no one potted any balls?
That's true, man.
That's actually
we did not do that for our skill of pool. We were not trying to show that off, because that is not something. That's why we were laughing so much, is because we were missing so many balls.
Yeah.
But
You just sat on the table trying to do trick shots, and then you see the ball bounce back off the cushion. Go back.
yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
You definitely didn't want someone to point that out.
Yeah.
No, sorry. I just
No,
love watching. I don't know. I'm really like. I love the little details.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the album, right? Oh, it's a proper. To me, it starts off like really like honky tonk. Right, I'm in it. Like I'm.
It is a proper like honky
It's you want to get up and you want to dance.
It's something we can only imagine, like hearing in bars. Like walking into a bar and hearing that type of music.
Because obviously you guys have been to the UK previous, right?
Yeah.
Did you go to any sort of bars or anything while you was here?
When we went out to London when we were in high school, and we went into some bars there, but we were in the
Did you get served?
And I don't think our mom would let us drink. They would have given us a drink, but my mom was like, I don't care that you're legally allowed to drink there. You're not in the United States, so you.
No, that's
I've
crazy.
always wondered how that works.
Yeah.
Because obviously we can drink from 18, so I've always wondered, like, when people come over here, do they go out?
I think a lot of people do. It just unfortunately was not the story for us.
We were locked down pretty hard.
But when we're back out there, that's something we'll be back out there in March, and I want a true English pub experience.
Yeah. You need to find somewhere with a little wood fire, like tiny, like sweaty, a little bit dirty.
Yeah.
But like everyone there is just gonna like, you'll just see like 4 old men at the bar on their own,
Yeah.
Sinking pints.
That's British
Love
culture.
I love it.
Yeah. Anyway, so what my question was going to actually be was, when you do come over, obviously we don't just walk down the street or walk into the shop and hear country music.
Yeah.
So to us, hearing like your album, it does just, you just wish you was just in a bar. And obviously, well, we was in Nashville the end of last year.
Yeah, the end of last year.
And we're just amazed like how like it's country music is just everywhere.
Yeah.
And how do you think like it's going to develop in the UK? Because obviously the country music scene in the UK is growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hearing you guys live at Buckle and Boots like was the first time we heard you, and little small events like this really like help grow, obviously. So what are your sort of thoughts on that? That was a ramble.
Yeah.
That wasn't even a question. I
I
just needed to get that off my chest.
I feel like you were meant to say like, how do you feel about the country scene developing in the UK?
Yeah.
In a really long-winded way.
Yeah.
That's great. That's a great question. I mean, it's kind of like you talking about pub culture in the UK. Like, the thing that's so cool about country music, and with this album being a honky tonk album, like, there is such a honky tonk culture, and for me, like, and for us, like, country music for us started in the honky tonks, like in the country bars. And being from Arizona, you know, like the Wild West, there's country bars everywhere. And so Miles and I started playing country music in those bars, you know, and that we really started playing music consistently with the band 4 nights a week for multiple years in these country bars. And to us, it was kind of this country music university where we played all these different covers from all these different decades of country music, and it kind of taught us, you know, the history of country music, and it really inspired our influences that range from all these different eras of country music. And so, but the cool thing about like country music and honky tonk specifically is it's centered around live music, obviously, and it's centered around like also like at least in Arizona, like dancing. So like two-stepping and line dancing is really big here. And so every bar that you play in, there's going to be people twirling each other around, and it's just this it's this environment where people can just come in, they can blow off some steam, they can listen to some good music, and they
start
can dance
a fight if they want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Start
exactly.
a bar fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Around someone's head and then just go home and forget it happened.
Let's go home.
Yeah. So so how that translates to the UK is, I hope like as more country artists go over there, like it starts in the honky tonks. Like from my perspective, it starts in the honky tonks. Like, and so we got to get some UK honky tonks out there and inspire some young, you know, UK chaps to play some country music.
Some chaps. Chaps in chaps.
Yeah.
Ideally.
Yeah. And play some country music and just start that like that excitement and that culture over there. So, and we're happy to do that, going out there and sharing that from our perspective and playing our music. So
yeah, love that. That's a great answer.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to know, right? So at Buckle and Boots, do you remember at Buckle and Boots?
Oh yeah.
So we personally had never heard of you guys, right? No offense. Like
most people haven't.
And we was sort of just chilling out, having some lunch, and then we've turned around, and I want to say it's like Folsom Prison Blues or something like that. And I've turned around, and I was just like, that sounds unreal. What is that?
No, we turned around, the whole tent was like
the whole tent was
like,
it was like 5 or 6 rows deep outside of the tent.
Yeah.
And to me, like, obviously, as someone who, no offense, hadn't heard of you guys, to see that crowd, was you expecting that, or
no? That was one of the craziest shows that we've ever played up to this point. Like it was just like so fun because one being in the UK, we didn't know what to expect. It was our first time playing out there, and we didn't know what the country scene or appetite was like out there, um we were when we got booked for that festival, like we had like 5,000 followers. Like we had nothing going for us. We had 5 songs out, so we were just started, and then we had got some traction right before we went out there, um and yeah, so I mean, we had very low expectations for our set, and so it was cool, like to see it that packed out. It was really cool, and then just to see the excitement of like rock country music out there was super excited because we love like classic country and classic like the roots of American history and country music of like what makes it so special here. And so we're like, I don't know, you never know how
Yeah.
to translate, but so to see excitement for that's awesome.
After that like Buckland Boots kind of show, like especially we've obviously got friends like into country music, kind of like in the country scene. I feel like everyone was just talking about you guys after that.
Yeah.
There's have you seen the Kruse Brothers? Did you see them? Like, have you heard that song?
Like I'm like driving to work right on the ground as loud as I can.
I think we played that on repeat. So we lived like a 4-hour drive away from Manchester, like where Buckland Boots was. I feel like we was just playing like right on the ground repeat.
Yeah. It's not even like we've not got an inch of snow where we are right now.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing all these people on Instagram, oh my God, look at all this snow I've got. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm going to put white on the ground on and pretend I'll ride away from it. We've got nothing. But yeah, you guys, you're smashing it. New album, I do love the new album. I'm not even just saying that.
Thank you.
Really good.
Thank you.
Obviously, you guys are coming to London in March.
Mm-hmm.
We are, of course, excited for.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Has that been officially released yet? Or did we find that out?
What?
I don't know if they have.
We can cut this out.
Yeah, we can cut this out because.
No, you can keep it.
No, it's we've announced it on our end, so it's you're talking about us coming to London, right?
Yeah.
I don't think
C2C has announced the lineup yet, but we are.
Yeah, I do think so. Well, hopefully by the time this is edited, like that's already.
Yeah. Because we see them, we was like, we don't know if we should ask them because they haven't actually said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the green light from our people that we can.
Right, okay, that's fine.
So we posted it on our tour poster. So
yeah, that's where we saw it, and we was like,
yeah.
We saw.
I think you guys are good.
Yeah, because you guys
saw Berlin, right?
What's that?
You going Berlin, right? Is that?
Yeah, Berlin.
We seen that, and we was like, they've got to be coming to the UK one as well.
Have you heard much of C2C, and like, what do you know of it?
Well, I prior to this week, I did not know I didn't really know much about it. I knew that it's like the biggest festival in one of the biggest country festivals in the UK, I think. Yeah. And so, but I did some of like the advancing, like figuring out when we're playing and where we're playing for Berlin. And so, and they showed us pictures of the venues. And so I kind of got a vibe from that, and it looks awesome. And so I haven't seen what it looks like in for the London one yet. So I'm really excited to see, but
isn't it like a big festival that kind of travels from country to country? Like it's the same. Is it like the same artists at every festival, or
it's slightly different between like the UK one and like Berlin, but in the UK, it goes London, Glasgow, and Belfast, and then it's the same artists over 3 days.
Other than, is Jordan Davis?
No, he's at the Berlin one.
At Berlin, but not at the UK. So like there's a few tweaks.
Yeah,
but like for London. Obviously, we can only say as people that went. Like we went last year, and we just had a great time. Just got drunk the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Too drunk.
Yeah, too drunk.
There's people we wanted to see at like 1, 2 p.m. and we still just wasn't up in time to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have like loads of stages. Like I think they start doing stuff at like 9 in the morning.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they do
I'm
like
sure they do like a wake up.
They do a Yeti and yoga thing at like 9 a.m.
So if that's something you guys are into, right, you can do yoga.
Okay.
Sponsored by Yeti
If you
at
fancy.
9 a.m.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can we get an exclusive though? You can say if you want to, but you don't have to. What sort of stage do you think or know you're playing, and what roughly time?
I don't know yet.
You don't know.
They haven't said that out to us yet.
Giggle. He knows. That's
Yeah.
No, I actually don't. I actually don't. I would totally tell you.
Yeah.
They haven't sent our schedule out yet, so I don't know when or where we're playing. All I know is the day we're playing.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, no, but it is a really good weekend.
It's compared to Buckle and Boots. Buckle and Boots is of like quite small and like intimate, and this is like
the biggest
at the O2 Arena. It's like where Luke Combs will come to play.
Wow.
Nice.
So like it is pretty big.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, so I want another question. I don't want to keep you guys obviously too long because you got.
Oh, you're good, man.
Yeah, no worries.
But you guys opened for Dylan Gossett, right?
Yeah.
How was that? Because to
So
me,
cool.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has Dylan been out to the UK at all? Have you guys seen him?
He played Country to Country last year.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
It was so we did like a 2-week tour with Dylan, and it was really like our first long tour that we'd ever done. So like last year was like kind of the first year we'd ever been on the road for consistent periods of time. And touring with Dylan kind of kicked it off. And it was, I think it'll go down in Kruse Brothers history as like one of our favorite tours of all time. Like it was such a great experience. The places we got to play were some of the most beautiful places in the United States. Like we played Aspen, Colorado, which is like in the Rocky Mountains. We played Emigrant, Montana.
So cool.
Yeah, Clear Lake, Iowa. Like we just played these beautiful places in the West. And on top of that, Dylan is one of the like best guys we've ever met in the music industry. And his band and his team are just top notch. And so we got super spoiled for our first tour, and just had the time of our life and got to hang out with Dylan quite a bit. And so it was incredible. Couldn't have been a better tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. He does just seem like the most chill guy ever.
Yeah, he seems nice.
I feel like you can hear that like in his music as well, though. Like, yeah, he just seems like such a nice guy.
Yeah,
he is.
He is a very nice guy.
So, So you're on tour.
Yeah.
As brothers.
Yep.
Does that cause a conflict, or are you two like? Are you gonna start fighting at any point, or is it all like? Is it all love?
Do you want to see a fight right now? You want to see
yeah. Come on, exclusive. Who wins though? Honestly. Like I obviously say I beat my brother up, but I probably wouldn't. Like he's a lot bigger than me, but
no, I would beat my brother. I'd beat him up.
That's the face of a man that probably knows that's true.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of the last time we actually like we grew up like wrestling, and like whoever would could pin the other guy is like the king. The last time we wrestled, we ended up at a stalemate. We both ran out of energy and was just like, all right, should we call it a fair match? And so that was that. But yeah, no, on the road, it's we don't really fight, we have pretty like respectful communication, and it's a really positive like environment on the road. We have a lot of guys that we love. We've created like a really great culture in our camp, and just like very intentionally surrounded ourselves with people that we love and that, kind of like reinforce the type of culture that we want to have. And it starts with us. And so we, like we're very intentional with like what the dynamic that we have between us is going to affect our whole camp. And we have a lot of people that are, working for us and working hard and sacrificing and leaving their families and stuff. So I think we both feel a responsibility of like making sure that we're good. And if we do have to like talk about things, we talk about it, and it's not like, it's never like bad. It's always very, very positive and constructive because I think we're just aligned. Like we have a vision of what we want to do, and it feels important and exciting. And so we do what we got to do to make sure we're on the right path there.
Yeah,
that's nice. There's no way I could go on tour with you though.
What? To be fair, we can't even go on. We don't ever really argue.
No, but I feel like we would in a confined space like that.
The only argument we ever have is, oh, what's for dinner? Oh, I can't be bothered to cook.
Yeah, but that was 4 of us.
Yeah.
You got even less of a kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. What I was going to ask was, so going back to what you've just said there, did you ever see there was going to be a point where you would have people working for you and you would need a team and you would be going out on tour? Because obviously playing like a small bar, did you genuinely ever think it would get to this point? And obviously it's still growing.
Yeah.
Right? So how did that happen? Like, did you expect that to happen? Was it just the dream and then you just chased it?
I mean, we always remind each other, like, there was a point after we played our first gig that there was this like premier bar in Arizona that all the cover bands played, and it was like the top place to play. And when we started doing cover band stuff, we were like, could you imagine playing this bar in Arizona? Like that would be the coolest thing in the world. And then we played that bar and it was like the coolest thing in the world. And then it was like, could you imagine if we like recorded our own music? Like that would be amazing. And then we did that. And then so we're both like huge dreamers. Like we're always dreaming really big. But short answer to your question is I don't think either of us ever expected that we would be doing this. I wasn't doing music. I mean, I was playing music for fun, and I was working at my church and playing music at the church for a long time, but I never expected to be writing music, to be, traveling and playing our own songs.
Releasing a new album.
Yeah. I never would have expected that would be the case. And but that being said, like we've always dreamt way bigger than we could imagine, and we're always thinking, how do we get to that place? Like what? Because the more that we do it, the more we're experiencing, like if we put our mind to something and we work hard and we, meet the right people, and all of these things have to align, but if those things align, like we can accomplish this, and we've experienced that in the last couple of years, even with this album. Like when we started recording this album, we didn't know who we were going to work with. We didn't know how we were going to pay for it because we're completely independent, and all of these things were unknowns, but we committed to doing it, and we said we'll figure it out. We said yes to it, and then we figured out a way to make it happen. And now we have a completely fully paid for album that and all of these things just came together because of hard work, and at the beginning there was just a dream that we could do this. And so we're continuing to be on that trajectory and just like dream big, and then figure out like, okay, how, like practically what do we need to make this work? So
that's so inspirational.
Yeah, that was.
That is actually.
I feel like that could be just like a TikTok clip.
Yeah.
Go viral.
Yeah, with like the like a waterfall in the background and some. That's the clip.
Yeah, that's.
Not even you guys' face. Nothing to do with the album. Just inspiration.
That's the clip.
Yeah.
That's.
Do you have questions to ask any?
I think we're all good.
I think we're all good. So what's one? I got a big question.
Yeah.
What's the one thing, right? You guys, when you come back to the UK, are not trying. Because I hear Americans, beans on toast, hate it. Marmite.
Is that a real thing? Beans on toast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
I could see that being great. I like
it
beans.
is, honestly, it's great.
That sounds great.
Crazy.
Have you ever heard of Marmite?
No.
Vegemite?
Yeah.
So Vegemite's like an Australian version of Marmite.
Okay.
That's one you got to try that. If we see you guys at Country, I'll have a tin beans and I'll have some Marmite, and we'll just got to find a toast.
Okay. The one thing that I will not be eating is the black pud. The black pud.
I love black pud. Oh, good.
Isn't it like blood? It's like blood, right?
I don't even know.
It's just a bit.
I'm not eating it.
It's all the parts that you shouldn't eat, I think. But it's so good, it just works.
It works.
I would never try black pudding.
I love it.
They've got white pudding as well.
Yeah. Well, my dad's Scottish, so he loves haggis, black pudding. You've got to try haggis, actually.
Okay.
Don't search that up either. You won't try it.
It is actually nice. I wouldn't try it for years until we went to Scotland, and then I tried a little bit. I was like, this is actually
like some sort of like bladder and dried blood and stuff.
Yeah. Sounds awesome,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right, I think we wrap that up there.
Yeah.
We've got to get our dinner.
I was about to say, get our dinner.
And let you guys go.
I wish we had the background you guys have.
Yeah, that looks lovely.
Oh,
how warm is it?
It's about 70 degrees right now.
What's that? What's that to us?
I don't know what that is.
What's that in
Celsius?
Yeah.
Let me look.
I'm going to guess that's about 28.
No idea.
What is 70 degrees into Celsius? 21 degrees Celsius.
21. Could only dream for that heat.
Yeah.
It's nice, man. Not a cloud in the sky.
Yeah.
We definitely can't relate to that.
So next time we see you guys, it'll be at your house in the pool.
Yeah.
With my shorts
in the pool. Yep. There you go.
With my tiny shorts on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're not recording that one though. No one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so everyone, this Kruse Brothers new album just out Friday. C2C, Berlin, England, Scotland.
No, I think just London.
London, anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for joining, guys. Really appreciate it.
Thank you guys for your time.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank you so much.
Oh, how good was that?
That was so
That
good.
was bloody good.
It's like we filmed it a week ago.
And we're obviously still in the car.
Yep.
Um,
we did forget to film intros, outros, anything relevant. Oh no, someone's walking past.
So, don't worry about it.
He
watches. So
he's a #1 fan. That's why he's walking past my drive.
If you enjoyed,
make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let us know who you think we should get on the podcast next.
check out the Kruse Brothers.
Yes.
Tell them we sent you. If we see 5 comments in the Kruse Brothers comment section saying loved your vid with Chatting in the Country, you should meet up with them at C2C. Then
reference C2C.
We will do a.
We'll do a 30th episode.
We'll do a 31st episode. And we'll do a giveaway at C2C, aka if you find us and you don't, I don't know, we'll get you a pint or something. Take care.
Bye. See you next week.